Ladies, welcome to another episode of Girlish. So I started a conversation with Casey during Super Drive Time show, obviously, and I said, I don't know how we got to where we got to, but I just asked him, Casey, do men really experience the level of heartbreak that women experience? And he said yes. And I'm like, how? Because
what do you mean, like the level? You mean the intensity?
Yeah. When a woman is heartbroken,
her reaction. Do men feel it as deeply as women?
Exactly. And he said yes. That the only reason why people think they don't is because they don't cry, and because they're not as emotional and expressive as women. I'm like, that is not true. I think it is because they did not love as deeply as the woman loved.
So you don't think they experience it as deeply as the women?
No, I don't think so.
Women do?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think men as intense as the women do.
I don't think so.
Like they don't feel broken.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't feel the heartbreak as deeply.
And that is the conversation. Do you think they do, ladies? Because that is where I stand. I think that the men do not exactly feel as heartbroken as we do. Yes, they do. They feel heartbroken, yes, but not
as deeply
as us ladies.
So you think that for the women are more heartbroken after a breakup
because they loved more deeply. The guys were just riding on the surface. They didn't give 1,000%. The woman gave 1,005%.
So when they break up, it's easier for the men to move on.
Yeah. Do you not agree?
I don't actually.
Okay.
I don't agree. I don't think it's a general thing. I don't think it's a one shoe fit all situation. I think that it depends on the relationship and the kind of relationship that these people, like both of them had. And I also feel like the only difference might just be the way they express it. Like for women,
they're all out.
Exactly, and that's because you're hurting, right? But so for a man, you're saying you're hurting. Where is the proof that you're hurting? You're keeping it inside.
Men are not programmed to be expressive like that.
They're not socially.
Yeah, in their corner they might be.
Melody Sasa, I feel like it gets as pain go knock you reach. You don't know when you start talking or crying. Remember Grey's Anatomy when Izzy left Karev now, where after her cancer. She
Grey's Anatomy is a series, just in case.
I know, but
that is not ending. I don't know why.
And
but
somebody wrote it. Somebody wrote it. Yes, but it could have happened. No, but that was a situation of heartbreak.
I hear you when you say that. It feels that way, but men, I just feel like men are just not socially conditioned to express hurt or even feelings the way women do. They've been told time and time again that as a man, it's your responsibility to mask up to mask up your hurt, to not lose guard as a man. You have to push through. Don't let them see you weak. They have all of that. They've been conditioned like that from childhood to becoming an adult.
Great.
So,
did they tell us from childhood to be more expressive?
Yes,
they did.
Yes.
When? Who said to be more expressive?
I don't understand. As women,
who said
as
that?
A young child,
who said that? We were just out on our own. Nobody said be more expressive, girl.
No, I don't think for women we were told to be more expressive. It was just that when we were expressive, it was just like, okay,
we're not
express yourself. We're not punished for it. You're not looked down upon. Okay, cry. Let me hear you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, that we were told to, because even as children, when a female child is feeling the type of way, you hear them and I say, cry now. You're allowed to cry. You're permitted to cry. Do you understand that? If you're feeling something and the child is crying, you're not spanked for not crying. Sometimes they can even tell you, you're crying now. But as a man, or as a young child, as a young guy growing up, or as a young child, as a male child growing up, when you're crying, you hear people around you saying, what's wrong with you? Are you not a man? Why are you crying at front of your younger sister? I flogged you and your younger sister, she's the one that she's not even crying the way you're crying. Say the way you are crying. Why are you crying? All those kind of conversations. So they've been taught, and over time, to just withhold that emotion and not cry as much. I think that's just it. Okay. But of course, in heartbreak, there are times when it depends on the relationship. I think that of course, anyone, if you really love this person, you'll feel hurt. But men are very, very particular about looking cool. And feeling cool and posturing.
I like that you've said it depends on the relationship, and I'm going to use myself as a guinea pig here. Do you think my relationship was worth my ex being sat over?
Because it differs from relationship to relationship. So which phase are we talking about?
The whole 3 years with that guy. Yeah, the three different times we broke up. No, not 3 men. We broke up 3 times now with my ex. was 3 different times.
Which one?
The same guy that you know, your friend, that is Casey's friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now the whole of Lagos knows who we're talking about. It's okay.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
But how? They know that it's Casey's friend.
You want to review some more?
No.
Maybe skin color.
No. So basically, would you say that was a relationship where the man was supposed to be hot, or it was just a me thing?
God, I beg.
No, I'm heading somewhere. I'm actually heading somewhere. Honestly, Sasa, Melody.
You were with this person for 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you think the person did not give you 105%?
Yeah, he did not. Knowing what I know now and out of that relationship, I know that he did not give me 105%. I don't blame him. I'm not going to. No, I have moved on. I'm over it.
So what do you want my Benai to do now? Like
that, he had, midlife crisis to resolve. He had commitment issues and all of that.
What are we doing
But I'm
now?
saying now that, okay, so when he broke off the relationship, you're his friend. Did you feel bad? Was it heartbroken?
So like you rightly said, which is the response you just gave, or this example that you just gave, you're basically seconding my statement, because I said that it depends on the relationship.
Exactly.
I don't think, of course, he didn't feel as hurt as you did, because I know for a fact that in the relationship he wasn't as invested as you were. So obviously he didn't react the way you reacted because you were more invested. So I'm sure that if he was just as invested as you were, he would feel it as deeply as you did.
Okay.
So that had nothing to do with him as a man. That had more to do with the relationship and his investment in the relationship. He just did not invest in it as much as you did. So that is about the relationship, not him being a man.
Great. So Random, do you think now that if a lady breaks up with a man, it's because she's not as invested as he is? That's when he's heartbroken after the relationship, because she broke it off. If I break up with a guy, he's heartbroken.
Let's just ask the men, because this one that you're asking me now, I don't understand. Please call us
I'm heading somewhere.
You've been heading nowhere for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, go on.
0700-1051-1051. Men, please call us and help me. Don't let Tara do this to me this night. Help me, men. Call in on the show. Let us know. The last time you were heartbroken, how did you react? And also, as a man, have you ever cried over a heartbreak? Have you ever been so heartbroken that you cried after
Did you lose weight?
Did you lose weight? What is the
Did you lose appetite?
Exactly. What are the extreme things that you've done after a heartbreak? What are the most extreme things you've done after a heartbreak?
Before Sasa answers, let me bring the case study. Why do you guys hate me? Let me bring the case study. So
on the contrary, we love you to even be hearing all this
Bro, can we move on from you? Baby, please, what's the most extreme thing you've done after a heartbreak? I don't want to hear from you, but Tara, please leave. Just keep going around in circles.
Sarah has been talking since we changed up the mic.
We've not allowed her. Where do you want to go that we've not allowed you?
Okay, Sasa,
bro,
you
have reached your bus stop.
Go ahead, Sasa, but I still have to say what I have to say.
It's okay.
So
for you,
for me, I mean, I love food, and I did not have appetite
for like how long?
For like a week.
You didn't eat at all?
Not like I didn't eat, but I wasn't interested. I ate because
I had to survive.
Maybe, and just because I didn't want to tell my mom what was going on, and I didn't just want to. Yeah, so I was dealing with all of that internally and outwardly, and I didn't eat. It was really, it was a very, very terrible phase in my life, because that was my first entrance to the love life. My first love, and finding this person on top of another woman naked on Valentine's Day. Like, yo, that is crazy. So you see, and the funny thing is, ever since then, Val's Day has just really been I'm not really. I definitely have to change my my orientation about that, because I'm just depriving myself of the amazing things that can happen
on that day.
Yeah. So I mean, that was really devastating for me. Just coming out of, I was just about to enter uni, when that happened. I'm like, is this what in fact I don't want to get married. So I mean, for like a week I was not interested in anything, and thank goodness I didn't even have a phone, so I wasn't about to be distracted. I was just buried in, okay, let me just get admission and all of that. So I think that was most extreme thing I did. I think I even lost a couple of pounds.
Of course, I'm sure you did.
And yeah, I was so disinterested in so many things. So, but right after that, I wear bulletproof for head, for chest, for mind, for everywhere. Like, ain't nobody gonna do that to me again. Like, yo. So this time around, I mean, they serve the breakfast. No, nobody serves me breakfast again.
Okay, all right. So, but for real, girls, honestly, so there's this friend of mine. She was in a relationship, I would say, because right now it's like nothing is happening. Was in a relationship, and for her that was like a great one. Do you understand? Like, maybe say the best she's ever had. Everything was good, everything was great, and all of a sudden he stops taking her calls.
Ghosted her. That's the worst thing that can never happen.
Wait, how long were they together for?
For a while.
Like how
months.
Long? Up to a year.
Yeah.
Wasn't up to 1 year.
Yeah. Why?
But it can feel so good.
It felt so good.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, how is it the best he's ever had in just how many months?
Because in
you
the
can
past,
some people that can just, change your intention about things.
Exactly, because they do things that nobody in the past has done.
It feels like a
guys
dream.
Can do
like,
this.
pinch me. Am I?
So he never spoke
living
to her
a fairy
after.
tale.
Is she still experiencing it now?
Well, yeah, like 2 weeks into it, she eventually bumped into him.
What?
And yeah,
randomly,
because
and
he wasn't taking
say?
her call, and she said he was just talking things that she did not understand because it wasn't making sense as to why.
Like, he lost his phone.
No,
he lost somebody in his family.
Nope. It just didn't make sense. She didn't really go into details, but it's like, Tara, what this guy was saying did not make any sense
what
to
did
me.
he say she did? What's the one thing she can pick?
Nothing.
Someone sent me a message. His name is Diola. He says, Melody is quite funny, Sha. I pray to God every day to return my heart back to me. Heartbreak has Heartbreak has psychologically reshaped me, and I'm not liking it at all. The first day at my place of work, I told all the ladies, I'm the worst person to fall in love with because I will forget you. Men go through serious heartbreak too. In fact, it could be worse than the ladies. You will have to hide your pain in public with a smile and get to the corners of your room in total breakdown. This one came in from Diola from Abuja.
Yeah,
I agree. That's the thing about men. They don't have the liberty to be sad. Not that they don't have the liberty. They don't have
the liberty to be vulnerable.
They've been told that you cannot. Imagine. I'm sure that a lot of guys, when they're going through heartbreak, they can't even call their guys to cry. For women,
like, I better get
my
over
friends
it now.
on speed dial. I can cry as many times as I want. I can tell her all the ridiculous things, but men are always so ashamed to even express that kind of emotion. So they are masking so much. They're keeping so much in. So I feel like for men, they go through these things, but you just won't know. Even their guys might not even know. Oh man, call us up, Sha. 0700-1051-1051. Men, we want to hear from you. Just like Diola said, are you on a Diola level right now where you're not interested in love because of a heartbreak? SOJ said, Tara, you don't know what men do when they're heartbroken, but not crying. What do you guys do?
That's what we're
Spill.
No, so ladies, our sister actually really needs help to get over this situation, because now let me go through our chat. She said it was very brief but so impactful. It was just different from anything else I have ever known. This person attended to me. That's just how I can characterize the beautiful experience and proof. He disappeared into thin air. I tried calling, he won't pick up. Finally, I run into him and he's explaining to me some things I can't understand. They don't sound tangible at all. So for me, I'm like, but why does it have to be a final goodbye? Because I am a person who simply can't manage fallout. Like, if we're friends, then we are forever, male and female. I don't know how to do we don't talk anymore. Like, I almost want to die. So maybe this is God dealing with that issue for me. Basically, you girls get the whole picture now.
Okay.
Hello. We lost that one.
I think one of the worst kind of breakups ever would have to be ghosting. That is so wicked. No, so I said I made a self breakfast. I forgot when I was in law school. They served me this kind of breakfast.
Why would you ghost someone?
And it was brief. So I understand Melody when it's brief and it is so amazing. Like, and I was staying with my friend Ayo, like AY.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like a dream. Like, if I was like, vibey, like, it was amazing. So when this person stops calling, you're wondering, is this person dead? Is this person okay? Is this person fine? Is it lost? Have you been kidnapped? They don't peek, and they are alive. They are breathing, and you're now wondering,
did I do something?
What did I do
There's
wrong?
No closure there.
So I don't even want the closure, but why did you ghost?
Ghosting is so horrible.
Ghosting is so horrible.
Did you eventually find out why?
Nope. How? When I know, see.
So how do you deal with that?
You just move on.
Move gradually though, because it's really painful.
Extremely painful.
Because so you're backtracking your events, your actions, your conversations, your text messages. You're replaying everything in your head, and you're wondering, like, when people would be on the phone for hours, I'd be like, what thing they did this on? I would be on the phone for hours.
Wow.
So
and then
ghosting is the worst. So I can imagine what she's going through right now. And you know what? You just have to let yourself heal. Because if you keep replaying all those, if you just keep, I don't know, you keep blaming yourself because there's nobody to even talk to understand what's going through. What you're going through. You've not. And you will not find closure.
Did he ever come back? He did call you, reach out? Like, I need to understand, honestly.
That's ghosting. They just never say anything. And I feel like
you're good to me, you're good to my friends, you're good to people around me. Like, and then you're nowhere to be found. Just like,
and you're alive.
So I think
into thin air.
I think that
in law school I'm supposed to be studying law.
I think that for this your friend, her situation might be a bit worse because from what she's saying, feels like she's someone who attaches to. She has like anxious attachment style. So people like that they can't let go. They can't. Yeah, not that they can't let go. They can't let go, but they get very nervous when they've not had conversation, and they need to know. Like they can't just for avoidance they can just later we can address it, but them they need to know in that moment and in that time. And if she doesn't get that response, it feels like her heart is cramping. She's uneasy and all of those kind of things. So I don't know how she's going to manage. I think that's just really, really wicked because now she might start thinking that it's her fault or she did something.
People, hi guys, we're not ashamed to cry. Life just goes on and on no matter what we experience. We just have to keep moving. We lose loved ones and it breaks our hearts, but still have to be there for our sisters, cousins, mom involved. You all want a man to be a man and also want him to cry like a woman.
That one came in from David from Lagos.
Ouch. Felt like it.
Ouch.
I don't
it's not a problem if you cry like a woman. It's
crying. It doesn't like even crying like a woman.
Crying is crying.
Crying like a human being. It doesn't like crying like a woman.
It's not gender specific.
It's not. It has nothing to do with gender.
I don't understand.
If you don't want to cry, don't cry. But don't say cry like a woman. If you want to cry, okay. If you want to cry, okay. But
I would cry like a woman.
I don't think I would say, why are you crying like a woman?
Nonsense. Geez, you guys brought back another part of me, ghosting. This made me have the mentality of be prepared because anybody can switch on you at any time. This really explains to me that everyone will eventually leave.
This one came in from Diola, you need therapy.
Honestly,
everybody leaves. Not everybody leaves.
Not everybody leaves.
Yeah.
Someone sent in a message saying men discuss it with friends. They get angry by themselves and they look backward at what might have caused it so that it will not happen next time. So get angry but still don't cry, and that's fine. I feel like not everyone has to cry. You don't have to cry. Just process your emotions the way that you want. But I don't think that them not crying, it's not like it's not like absence of feelings or absence of love. They just don't express feelings that way.
Wait, let me just confirm from you ladies. Does it hurt as much when he has outrightly told us why he doesn't want to be in the relationship with us? Do you get what I'm saying? Like
is it the boyfriend? Would you feel better if he said it as opposed to not saying anything? Yes, of course.
Like that kind of this can't work anymore. Honestly, it's not
having the conversation.
He did not.
It's way better than not knowing.
Right.
Definitely always better. Like now you've had the conversation and we've said, okay, you know what? These are the issues. This is what you do. This is what I do. Or these are the characters that you have that I think won't change or we can't address or blah blah blah. And I think in our best interest, both our best interest, better for us to go our separate ways. And
you like say you get this template for Edu. You know how many people he does have breakfast?
I promise you that.
Oh boy,
so the last heartbreak that I went through, I broke up the relationship, but I was still heartbroken.
You were still heartbroken, of course, because I mean, you understood that.
Wait, I don't understand. Why are you trying to tell us what she was like? She's here. She can just tell us.
Because you know sometimes you're with someone and you just feel like this person is not putting in the energy that they're supposed, not even as much, but this person is just not giving, like, it's not just working, and you can see that this person is not putting in the effort to make it work. Because of course relationships will always have those breakdowns. You always have those moments of it's not working anymore. You now decide if you now want to refix or retrace your step, or maybe, you know, find your way back. But you can tell that this person is just not, something is not working. Are we not fixing? Okay, we're fixing, but it's just with mouth. There's no action to be fixing. You just get frustrated when you feel like you're the only one doing something over and over again, and you just feel like it's mentally draining for you. You have to take yourself out. But some people will just leave you there to be draining yourself. Now you go carry yourself, come on, say you don't tire. But at the point that I did the breakup, I just knew that. And also, like, I found him with another babe. I forgot that's even the most important part. I didn't even remember. What was I saying? So people
finding their man with another babe. Jesus, that should never happen to me. My God.
Like, I randomly just went to his house one day. Like, you know, we are spoken on the phone. You know how that was the regular check-ins that you do in the evening now. Like, oh, how far? You're just talking and everything, and you're just gisting with the person, and you're like, okay, we'll talk to you later. So I think it's something about my plumber is around. I want to fix something is broken in the kitchen or something. Like, okay, no wahala, I'll talk to you later.
You mean?
And I said, okay, fine. But after the conversation, I just felt, I don't know. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go there, because we had an issue in the morning. I just feel like, you know, let me just surprise them. Let me just go there. And
let's really clear this out.
Like, I feel so uncomfortable with this thing lingering in the air. And I just went there. So I just went there. First of all, when I got to the gate man was acting so weird. Just like that something was wrong.
Wow.
Like, you don't call, say you did come. And I'm like, how is that your own business? Why do you think I didn't call? Do you understand? And I'm like, no, I know. Wait, first call. And I'm like, this is weird. So I call and like, what's up? And he just became like, I'm outside though. He came out and he was like, why are you outside? Like, no, so he came out like, why are you here? I'm like, I just felt like coming. And I was like, then he started acting very uneasy. I'm like, let's go inside. So we're going inside. I'm like, no, you can't go inside. I'm like, why can't I go inside? You can't go.
A movie.
And I'm like, and I just walked and I just saw the video. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Man. Okay, all right. Jeez, it's safe to say that ghosting is the worst type of breaker. Well, but I don't know why you would just. It is actually the worst. How do I not know? I can't even reach you. You won't pick my call to want to have a conversation with me about what went wrong. Something that was really, really good.
Really good. Emphasis on the good.
But yeah, sweetheart, if you're listening, see, I think the way forward is definitely for you to just like pick yourself back up and show him that you got you.
Show yourself.
Yeah,
show
you don't
need
now. Him.
You don't need to show him.
Well, okay, yeah.
Who cares about him?
Right.
Because you have to heal to be better for you. And you just have to, it's a gradual process, because you just keep blaming yourself. Did I show him red flags, or did I exhibit a manner in which he was disgusted?
Yeah.
You just keep, having those conversations in your head, and it keeps coming back to you unanswered, like question mark. So you just have to gradually ease yourself back to reality, and you know what? It's time for you to move on.
Yeah, but man, call us up though. 0700-1051-1051. Let us know what is the worst thing that you've done after a breakup. And do you think that men experience hurt after a breakup the same way women do, or on the level or as intense as women do? And you can also leave a message on WhatsApp 0909-916-4403, just in case you don't want to call and you want to text instead.
When you're so high up on the love and everything, and you have this number on speed dial, it's in your head, your memory, the birthday is there, you're already planning the next 2 anniversaries and all of that, and then there's a breakup. It's either you ghosted or you guys broke up, and you're trying to blot out any resemblance of this person, and the more you try, the more vivid the picture is. Like, you want to type something, it's the person's number that comes up, and you're like, yo, kilo de female now. That is why you cannot, I don't think you can put a time limit to how people heal.
Yeah.
This question of when do you think is appropriate, because sometimes they're out of the blues. You think you've gotten over it, but out of the blues, you're just like,
let me tell you something. So after that heartbreak, right? Months after, I think like months after, I don't even know if it was up to a year, maybe just months after, like 6 months after or 7 months. I can't remember how long. Then I met this guy that was really cool, you know. I didn't really like him. I don't know how to put it. You know how you just meet someone and you're just like, this person's not my type.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't know how to put it. He was very well behaved, nicely built and everything, but I just did not feel attracted to him physically.
Yeah. You still felt some ache that you couldn't explain, like,
yeah, I think it was more of how he looked. I was like, it was just not, you know, I should see the person that I'm dating and I feel a type of way, like, oh, even if you don't have to be the finest person in the world, just be appealing to me in a type of way. I'm not even particular about, oh, you have to be extremely fine. I don't even care for that.
Actually,
Jonathan, you don't have to be fine, conventional, just be okay or appealing to me the way I like, you know, someone. And it was really cool where, you know, he was trying to know me, and I told him about, like, oh, I just got out, but my last relationship ended like a couple of months, maybe like a year ago, a month ago. But he was like, oh, it's cool, it's fine, like, I'll give you time to heal and everything. I'll take it slow with you. You know, we're chatting. He was very hands-on. He's such a cool guy, like an amazing person, actually. I can't even lie. Really amazing. Then, you know, so we said, okay, let's go out on a date. So he said, let me take it on a date. You know, went to have dinner. That was the first date that we went on. The first date. I thought we were talking. And we're this place, this restaurant, it was so cool. We're having a conversation. And the next day, Eku.
Who was crying?
You.
You.
Oh my god.
Why? You're not interested in this person.
I was crying because of my heartbreak.
Yeah, like
with another person in front of you.
Maybe.
Oh no.
I mean, we can laugh about it.
So did you tell him? Was he, because obviously was worried?
So I said, I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh,
I went there.
Was that when you were crying? Or you started crying where he was?
I don't know, but I'm sure he saw my eyes because he was being so nice and everything. I was like, can I take a break from this? Let me go to the bath. But of course, I came out, my eyes were red. So I'm sure he knew that. He knew,
definitely,
crying.
yeah.
I cried my eyes out. Like, I called my friend and I was on his phone. I was like, oh, why do I have to do this right now? Why do I have to take me away? I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, you know, sometimes because of the fact that you now have to start the whole conversations again, trying to get to know this person. Like, I am tired. And I am done knowing people.
I told this guy that I can't. I told the guy that I don't have the capacity
the energy.
To do this. And he was like, no, okay, I'll wait for you. I'll give you time.
Yeah.
And hey, God.
Honestly.
Like, hey, wahala for this guy when he won't give me time. Wahala for this guy.
No.
And he was literally just there. And I honestly tried, but I just couldn't. Like, I could not. You know, because he kept waiting and waiting. And I was feeling bad.
Yeah.
Because I knew that...
I won't come around anytime soon. I don't want to waste your time.
I don't want to waste your time. And even if I were to come out, I don't think it to be with you right now.
Yeah.
And he was so good and so cool. So I understand how sometimes, even like Bambi said, sometimes you think you're over it, but you are really, not over it.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's take a little breather. All of us process our feelings, and then when we come back, we will continue this conversation. It is Girlish with Bambi and Melody. What is that?
Friends, process our feelings.
Don't
get us back to that dark hole, please.
No, I mean because of what?
We're just having easy conversations.
Sasa, it's not because of not you and me and Melody.
Let's go. Process our feelings.
Yeah, your girls are back, and we're about to wrap it up because I mean time is no man's friend. Hey, I think we'll give one last piece of advice each to our friend, my friend particularly, who is in this ghosting situation. Yeah, where the guy I mean I believe that this guy's going to come back when he realizes. I feel like it's a situation of, wait, so this girl loves me, how can she be with someone like me? I'm a bad guy. And then he runs away.
Billie Eilish.
And then he runs away, and then later he realizes that there are good people out there, people who would love you without expecting anything in return.
At least that's just a lazy excuse. If you're not ready for something, don't go and stress anybody. Go deal with your mental issues on your own. but don't come
Yeah.
and say you will come back. Come back for what? Like, she's supposed to just be waiting there for you, and just whenever you go in and come out whenever you feel like. No, there's nothing like you realize that, you know, some people just they doesn't know how to handle love. Then stay by yourself. Don't go meet someone, and when they're giving you energy, you now say that she's making you run away. I don't understand. Did you fall on your head as a child? Or your parents didn't hug you enough?
Okay. All right. I mean, listen. Us ladies, we have to be strong. These men are vultures, okay? They are just out to devour.
The women.
Well, some of the men, you know where I got these men are vultures from?
Where?
Patience is awkward. One Nigerian woman. She was telling her daughter, don't you know that men are vultures? They are vultures. I can't forget that line. So
I can imagine her saying it.
Do you understand?
She's the best hilarious woman. Yeah.
I tell myself that sometimes when these men come around, I hope you're like, that's another vulture. Bye bye. You didn't get to eat
Love
me.
it.
But yeah, we will experience these things. We will experience
But there are also
heartbreak.
but there are also a lot of men who go through heartbreak.
Yeah,
all the
no, of
time.
course there are.
Women who break their hearts all the
Yeah.
time. Happens a
Sincere
lot
men
of times.
that just want to love you up, but
a
no.
whole lot of time happens both gender. Just that the men can be they know how to hide those things.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it as much as the women. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool.
So yeah, ladies, final tip for
Me, she'll
getting
be fine.
over.
I feel like it's something that she might not feel fine right now. It's okay. Don't rush it. It might take you a long time. 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever. Just take your time and feel all the things you are feeling. If you need to cry, cry.
Yeah.
If you don't want to eat, whatever it is that you just need to feel, but you need to feel those feelings. Don't
Yeah.
try to run away from it. And like revel and enjoy it. Not enjoy it, but just feel the feeling.
Let
so that
it come.
can
Don't
pass.
suppress.
Yes, don't suppress it. Take it in so that it can pass. It's when you begin to try to avoid it, then you to linger for as long as you don't.
Did I tell you
process
girls
it.
that doctor said I had a heartbreak? Like I had a broken heart
Can you imagine?
during my time. I promise you, like it was constantly hurting when I eat, when I drink water. My chest would just keep hurting. Went to doctor. Doctor said it's heartbreak. He literally browsed it out for me. He said, "This is what is wrong with you." Moshe test. It was really not. I did scan. Nothing is wrong with me. Now heartbreak.
See, heartbreaks are horrible. I don't wish it for my worst enemy. It feels like your heart is literally breaking.
Yeah.
Like
You
you
know
can
that-
feel your heart coming out of
You
your
don't
chest.
understand. Like there's a physical pain.
Yeah.
Like it feels
That
like
comes
you
out
had
of
an
it.
accident.
Yes.
Your body is aching.
You're
That
shivering.
kind of cry that you be holding your chest. Don't come out. That was what I experienced for 1 year. I was able to
ridiculous.
get over my ex. But yeah, sweetheart, you're definitely going to be fine. I know this for sure because hey, I mean, of course you've had exes and you got over them. So it's like even this is like, even if this is, or this guy was like very good to you and different from what you've had before, you're definitely going to get through this.
And if you're not ready for someone, just leave them alone.
yeah, guys, that's for you. And girls too.
Yeah, both the genders, like just leave them
Yeah.
alone. Don't go about hurting people and leaving them traumatized and needing therapy.
And I think we've come to that age where you can simply tell somebody what you want.
You
Like
don't
people are
understand.
available for whatever. Is it a one night stand? Is it a friends with benefit? Is it whatever it is? People are available for that. So just come out and express what you want. And if she's down or he's down, okay, happy journey. Otherwise, move. Check out someone else. I don't know, man.
I agree.
Baby.
Yeah,
Last words.
I totally agree with what you ladies have said tonight. And just to take off from where Melody left off,
Yeah.
saying you have to feel those feelings, because if you do not, you might take it on the next person.
Yes.
And you might not even be ready physically, mentally. So
Yeah.
you have to feel those feelings, because sometimes it will be exhibiting in pockets of events in the future. You're not going to be wondering what's happening. This is not me. It's you, darling. You were not just able to live through that period.
Yeah.
That you did not let that phase fulfill its entire time. So you do not let it expire when it's supposed to expire. So it's coming out in pockets of events later. So you need to feel those feelings. Just let it go. Take your time. There's no rush in all of this. Take your time and heal.
Yeah.
I think with heartbreaks, it just prepares you mentally and physically for the next relationship, because now you're wiser, you're better, and you will not make the same mistakes.
Definitely.
Because I really do
mean,
not
some people
expect
do,
you
but-
to be no, I mean, there are people that are wolves, like they are evil people. Obviously, you cannot take that one out of the creature of God. But then again, you're just better prepared. Because if you've experienced someone ghosting you the first time, if someone ghosts you another time, it won't be as terrible as the last one. That is even if you did not see it coming. Do you understand? So yeah, I mean, all the best. You're definitely going to be fine.
Yeah, and I really strongly advise against you trying to get closure from this person. It's a waste of time. Closure is really overrated.
Closure is you trying to give the person the benefit of doubt that he's such a good person, or she's just such a good person.
He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. Don't. It's like, listen, you know already that I'm here for you. So yeah,
we share the story.
Sorry, now
you can't neglect us. We can't say you are here for her. I don't understand. When we are finished giving advice, we are all here for you. Please, what's that?
We're here for you, definitely, 100%, like any day, anytime. I mean, Sasa, Melody, you can slide into their DMs and just ask questions about how to go.
Tara is okay.
All right, guys. Like, I don't have that mental space right now.
See you next week, Monday. Have a fantastic time.
Can we go where I don't know?
Tara and Casey on the Super Drive Time Show.